E-I-N.
Got to mute George for a second. Hello, everyone. What is going on? James here, and welcome back to the Banterous Hour, baby, with Mr. TGC Liam.
Hello there.
And Mr. GC George.
Woo! Vanilla. Shit. Woo!
Quality Ric Flair impression. So I guess technically this is the second segments podcast. I know we did a lot of segments on the very first episode, which was explaining what happened to ALP, but that wasn't really segment focused. That was more just me getting my takes out there and my story out there and my side of the story when it comes to ALP. Well, not existing, but then George making a new ALP, which has just ran the name into the ground. But there you go.
Oh, we did that anyway with the old one.
Well, you ran it into the ground. Yeah. There's no, as Uncle Phil says from I don't know why I love that meme so much, but it's when he goes, "We."
Oh yeah.
We. That's basically it. Whenever George gets us involved in the stupid escapades, guys, we need to sort this out. I've been arrested. We need to. We.
Yeah.
We.
This is a good meme.
He just suits all the crap that George tries to get us roped into.
It does.
Well, it doesn't help when you go robbing places of certain ethnicities.
George,
James.
Never happened. No, that never happened. I never robbed any place or anyone, and I wouldn't.
What I asked Sadiq just down the road when I was at little shop. He was so scared after what you called him.
George, this is all in your head. This is just your wet dreams. You want this to happen, so I get arrested and locked up for years. But it's not morally right, and I wouldn't do that anyway. Anyway, let's move on to
James.
Let's move on to the first part of the segment podcast. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about some random topics as well. But first is a taste test from GC. He has brought some Hawkstone ciders, the apple, raspberry, and strawberry one.
The berry one.
Oh, there we go. But I think it's yeah. What's it actually called? Because there's Hawkstone apple in that one.
It's called the berry one online.
Oh,
but on here it's called dark fruit cider. So I think I must have got the wrong cider actually.
Yeah, so they just gave you a load of dark fruits and just put the Hawkstone label on.
Strong word dark fruit with this label on.
Yeah. Well, do you want to give us a try?
Yeah. I am going to steal this for my channel. I was saying my dad's tried it. He thought it was quite nice.
Oh, okay.
He thought it was quite nice. I haven't tried it yet. I wanted to save it for the podcast and then steal this from my video. So, smells like a bitter strongbow. You can definitely smell the cherries in it. Like cherries, the main scent you can smell it. It's like that, yeah. Making my mouth water. Not a lot of fizziness to it. You can definitely taste the raspberries and cherries. And let me just read what's in it. Apple juice, blackcurrant, blackberry juice, natural flavouring, and champagne yeast. So there's not cherries in it like I thought. It's probably like is it the blackcurrant then? I think it is. But yeah, you can taste the champagne in it, which is nice. The first sip I had a weird aftertaste to it. But for the next few sips I haven't, and it's quite nice.
Is it up there with, like, I don't know, the best ciders like Copperberg, strawberry and lime, and English?
I think so. I think this is probably the most luxurious one I've tasted.
So apart from not much fizz, it's quite great then.
But it's got fizz. It's just like nice as like a smooth fizz.
Mm-hmm.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it goes down lovely and smooth, right? Like it's hard to like say, basically. James, yes, you are a bumbling tit, by the way. See, this is why James likes hurting the innocent asylum seekers. Probably that big screen fees are not finished. Thank you. But yeah, I have to say, James has got a 6 of these as well because went off. I'll probably give it a 10 out of 10.
Bloody hell! So even higher than the Hawkstone Lager, then fair play. Bloody hell!
Yeah.
It must be good then. I'm hyped for this one. I'm very hyped for this one when I try it.
Yeah. So I'll hand this back to George in the future.
Oh,
Now
I was going to say I've got a drink.
What you got?
Triple X Premium English Pale Ale. Triple
So
X
you got a porn. You got a porn beer.
If you say so. Bateman's 4.8%. Let's give this a go.
Yeah. I'm gonna add this bit into the video as well.
Yeah, I've never had Bateman's before, so I'll let you know if it's any good.
Yeah. So you get another mini taste test.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, my nonsense. Oh, yum.
Yeah, it just tastes like a very good standard ale. Yeah. That's all I've got to say. I can't think of a lot to say. It goes down easy, tastes nice, not too fizzy. Just a very the aftertaste is very nice. It's quite a nice, strong aftertaste.
Cool.
Goes down very easy.
So I'll hand it back to Georgie in the future on another channel. So back to you, George, and read that name to everyone.
Oh, you idiot! I thought you did.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was a thing there was a little text box that was blocking it. Oh.
Back to you, George. There we go. There's the clip sorted.
You twit. Oh, that was funny though when you're talking and it just comes up. That comes up bumbling tit. Oh, brilliant. Right,
so, do you want to do my segments first? What I spot the James and the car one. I'll keep it on what that one's called.
Yeah, sure, can do. Yeah, we can do your segments, talk about a few random topics, then do my segments.
I have to say the burp aftertaste from the beers, the side is quite nice.
Yeah, cool.
I should have used the Hawkstone glass to game this.
Yeah.
And now I do have Hawkstone and Hawkstone side by side. You still got the other one to try the other cider.
Oh yeah. Where are we? DW. So we might as well do Spot the James first.
I've done an AI related car one.
Oh.
If that's one we're starting with. So I put the prompt in and I got a car from that.
Okay. Well, as I say, we'll do the Spot the James first.
Oh, okay. I thought the car one might be better.
All right then. So we got Zombieland Saga. There I am.
It's a Zombieland Saga special.
Easy.
You blended me in very well there with the
trans one, yes.
I didn't know that was a transgender one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
This is an all right one. Where am I? Where?
Oh,
There
is
I
that-
am.
Is that, yeah, is that it?
It's the double one.
Yeah, Liam's eyes and then my mouth and beard.
Is
Oh,
it?
brilliant.
Gosh, it's really hard to make out.
That was a great one.
Wow.
I can always send you the actual picture.
Again, another tough one. There. Oh, is that me? What the?
Yes, that is you. I'll make it into
Oh, yeah.
grimace.
Just
I
about
don't know
make it out,
grimaces.
yeah.
Interesting. All right,
If you look on McDonald's purple monster, you'll know who he is.
Okay.
He killed quite a few people on TikTok back in, I think, 2022 or 2023.
Oh dear. Anyway,
Because he gave people his grimace shake.
okay, let's move on to George's junk. This is the oh yeah, Spot the James obviously spotting me on an image. George's junk is when he gets a picture of a car up and we say if we'll drive it or not. This was all done by AI. So let's have a look.
Yes, an AI special.
No, I'm not driving this. You've already done this one, George.
No, I haven't. Do you want to read the prompt out for everyone?
Make a car that a bad man from the 1940s would use. Yes, you already got this picture up of Hitler's car, George.
I didn't get that picture up of Hitler's car. I literally made it today.
I don't care. No, it's not that specific. Okay, not that specific picture, but there's a picture of Hitler standing there doing his salute. And then we were saying...
Well, where's Hitler in that car?
No, but it's the same
I
car.
didn't say Hitler. I said a bad man in the 40s.
No, I'm not driving this
I wonder
one,
who that could be.
I'm not driving this one.
Hey, Google, tell me about a bad man in the 40s.
I know. I said I wouldn't drive it. Ben said he'd be tempted to, but it was there was.
Well, of course, Ben would. Where do you think he's gone? He's joining a neo-Nazi cult.
No, there was some context.
Good job of the in charge.
Oh, George.
I'm sorry, I'll take it back.
You don't take it back.
Yeah, you don't. You do not give it back.
No, some of the stuff you've been saying in private, you don't take that back one bit.
Don't leak the private stuff. You got pissed at me for that.
No, I'm not leaking what you said. I'm just gently hinting towards it, just slightly hinting towards it.
I've said it in our main chat anyway.
Oh yeah, that's all right then, isn't it? Yeah.
I literally put that you on top of someone.
Yeah. There you go. Anyway, yeah, Liam said he'd blow it up. Ben said he'd be tempted to drive it, but he wouldn't. And then we asked you, then you went, of course I would.
What a surprise.
That's what you said, Liam. Yeah, you said that straight after you.
I'd say it's quite a nice looking car.
So it's a no. Liam, I'm guessing, would you still blow up the car? Shoot it with a rocket launcher?
No, I drove it.
What?
Says George in a rubbish impression.
No, I am Liam. I would drive this car. No. No,
I wonder who's actually.
I wouldn't drive it. I wouldn't drive it.
Actually, Liam, whose impression of you is better, mine or George's?
I guess.
Well, probably yours because you've been doing it the longest.
Yeah.
I think mine's a good parody. Actually, I'm quite good at voicing everyone, really. But it's always an over-exaggeration of people. So, like,
James, you've had like years and years of practice doing it. Of course, you're better at it.
I've been impersonating everyone. How dare you mock me and my channel? I am a lanky tall man. Look at me. I am tall bloke. Look at me. I'm looking down on all of you. Thank you. What? I'm not the tallest in my family? No.
Everybody, I just said in that clip.
I haven't done this more one for years. Oh, why has he done this about me? This silly impression. How dare he?
I was storming down your house, dressed as David Hasselhoff.
Mate, you can try. Oh, bloody hell, I'll have to call the police. I was going to say, if you could try and storm my house, but he's going to get a back fist and a big right hand. But if he's coming in looking like David, that's a lot of
He invited me round to see that. Well, I'd love to see it.
Anyway, what? Yeah, I mean, that looks good. Yeah, I'll drive that, even if it is an MGF, it's fine.
But I have to say, I think they've just taken like a picture of an MG Cyberster.
I honestly thought it was an Aston Martin at first.
It kind of does look like one. I have to say, if you do look at the Cyberster, it does look very sporty.
What would you drive it, Liam?
Yeah, this does not have any. There's no context to this one, is there? It's just completely made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then in that case, yes.
Well, it's close to the Cyberster. Very close, if you do compare the both.
Yeah.
You may look at an MGA at first.
F1 Inspire Martin. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, I'll drive that one, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I think that's the best looking one.
Yeah, amazing.
Sure.
I did try and make Jimmy Savile's car, but he said, well, Jimmy Savile has done a lot of good things, like drive Rolls Royces and things like that. And I said, I think he's done a bit more than drive nice cars.
Oh, yeah, sorry, for the two people watching, because I'm a bit worried about this because it looks bad, like George is talking about Jimmy Savile, and then it said, my name's Jimmy C. So the thing is...
it's his descendant. It's Jimmy's descendant.
And now they've just left. The two views have left without my explanation. I was going to say, my surname begins with a C. There's a bloke at work called Johnny B. So I thought, can't call myself Jamesy C. That doesn't sound right. But Jimmy C. That sounds cool. Jimmy. So yeah.
It's not Bill and Ben the Firepot Men.
But yeah, Jimmy C and Johnny B, the D-Generation X, the Christian and Edge of the business we work at.
Jimmy and Johnny the Firepot Men.
If you say so. Anyway, do you want to actually do one of my segments quickly? Then we could do like the addiction after a few topics.
Yeah.
So here we have a new segment, Guess the Best, which is basically a segment where I get the Akinator up and we have to, well, basically, we basically, one of us is trying to look up a character and then we say like who the character is, or we try and guess who the character is. All right then, so let's get it up then. Where are we? There we go. So I'll do a character first. So I'm gonna do someone that you guys Liam should know who it is, but I'm not entirely sure. So you have to guess. You have to like buzz in. I don't know. George's can be it is buzzer, and Liam's can be yes or hello there or something. I don't know. All right then. So no, that isn't my character. Yes, it's a human being. Nope. Nope. Nope.
So do we just stop you when we think we know who it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have like a certain amount of tries, or can we just do whatever we want?
Unlimited tries.
Jimmy Savile.
No.
Rolf Harris.
No.
God's sake.
Hugh Edwards.
No, George. If you're going to list another paedophile, you're getting disqualified from this.
Joseph Stalin.
Liam's won this round, but he can keep trying to guess who it is. Then, so let's keep going.
George has been disqualified.
Yeah. So I know Stalin wasn't a nonce, but we're not having 50 million unserious guesses. Well, no, actually, no. He doesn't live in England. No. He's not the main character, but he's got a big part in the film. No, he's not bad. No, he didn't die in that specific film. He died after. Yeah, he does fight a bit. Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, he doesn't. No. 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 Yeah. Hey? No. Yeah, he does at some point in the film. No. Oh, that was completely wrong. Do you want to guess who it was?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he has a bald head. Yeah. No. I mean, they are in the desert for some of the film. Don't know. Don't know. He's not really specifically linked with cars. Yeah, he has children. Yeah. Yeah, he wears glasses. I think it might be right. No, he doesn't write books. No, he doesn't do that. Yes. No.
It's not.
Yes, it's. For fuck.
Oh. No,
Yeah, that is who it was.
I was going to say Indiana Jones, but it's his dad.
Yeah, it was his dad. Yeah. Right. At least it got it on the second try. After how many guesses was it? I don't know.
Yeah, is it second or third guess? I think something. Fair play. I mean, I don't think I would have got that. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you'd watched it or not. Do you want to? Right, it's me versus George now. Do you want to throw a character out there?
And then is it me last? Why is this camera being so
I need
stupid?
to think of a character.
We'll let George go second then. George, what do you want to go for then?
I know mine already, so
Right then.
no. He's not in. I would obviously if he was in a game. Hey,
Right, is it a character? Is it an object, or is it an animal?
It's a character.
Right.
Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. No. Torchwood Air, that's quite a good one. No. No. Would it be classed as a comedy? Don't know. Probably. No. Any guesses yet?
No, I've got no guesses.
No. This character prefer to be in it? No. No. I wish he was though.
The hell's that? The Norris Nuts.
One of my family members used to watch them. They're just some YouTube family.
Okay.
Probably not then.
Probably not. You mean no?
Is there a character have it just no? No.
I've got no guesses.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It's not really a TV show, but it is popular, so yes. Probably. No. Don't know. No. No, I don't think he is.
Is the character from one movie?
Multiple.
Oh crap! I was going to guess Free Guy because I know you're a big fan of that one. Ah, crap.
That's a good movie, but it's nothing like Free Guy.
Yeah.
With light, no. I don't know. I don't think so. No.
Is that?
Does it know me already? No. It's not Zombieland. The character, policeman, probably.
So have I seen this film or show? Do you reckon?
Well, you could have.
Okay.
No. I'll be surprised if you haven't seen it or seen a few of the films.
Mm-hmm.
No,
This
he's
is an
not a
actor.
geek.
This is an actor.
He is an actor, yes.
Mm.
He's not a geek. Probably no, definitely not. With the effort, no.
Is it Charlie Hunnam?
No.
Is it Daniel Craig?
No. Unibrow. No. No. Oh, what? I don't think so. No. Yes. No. Probably.
Is it John Barrowman? Oh wait, no, the
No.
torture option early. David Tennant.
No. Is your character? No. No. Probably. No.
Right, I'm struggling here. I really can't think of who it is.
No.
Even the Akinator's struggling.
No. No.
Is it Henry Cavill?
No. It is a meme.
Oh crap!
House, isn't
Sorry.
he? Hmm.
No, not in New York. I don't think.
Meme.
Yes. No. No.
George, who is it then? I'll give up. Liam, do you have any final guesses?
No.
George, who is it then?
It's Johnny Sins.
I don't even know who that is. I've never heard of that person.
Oh, so you've
Look
seen
him
Johnny
up.
Sins after you've just put it in the private chat before.
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh, John Sim. The master. Oh crap.
No, not John Sim. Hang on, let me send you a link, James.
Johnny Sims.
Johnny Sins.
Simmons.
Sins.
Sins.
Johnny. S-I-N.
Oh, for God's sake.
Liam found it. Don't tell James just wait until he finds it.
Stupid.
God's sake. Typical.
George, have you wasted like 5 minutes of our time for some just stupidness?
Well, of course.
Liam, gonna tell him what? Or should I?
You tell him.
Oh, for pity's!
There we go.
So just,
Yeah, how
George,
are we ever going to get that? Honestly.
George.
I mean, yeah.
Come on, he's well known to the internet very, very well. I
I
suppose
don't know anything about him. I haven't watched. I'm not watching his bloody videos, am I?
I don't know. I don't know. I know what you're into.
Not into that.
No. Well, I know it's basically the complete opposite. Fat black woman.
Well, all sorts of ladies of all sorts of sizes, George. Not one specific size or.
I've seen the fucking sizes when you send it to me.
Anyway, Liam, do you want to pick a character? I mean, that was painful.
Yeah,
that was
I've
absolute.
got my character, yeah.
No, but the Akinator isn't going to have a porn star, is it? It's ridiculous. We would have been here all
Yeah,
night
but-
trying to figure out who that was.
I'll bet Johnny Sins is on there.
No, he's not.
Try and look it up. Add
No.
character to the list. Johnny
I don't
Sins.
want to put who it is in there.
Type in Johnny Sins now, please.
Is this really a good idea? Oh,
Yes.
Oh, for
Oh.
There he is. There he is. Fucking...
But Bravo, you defeated me. It was rubbish. How can he say that to you? It was rubbish.
I'm too fucking good for the Akinator.
You're too bloody horny for him. Bloody hell.
Right, I've got my
I
character.
only watched one Johnny Sins thing, just for the meme.
Sure. What, is he the one who they send the Callum's Corner videos to? I mean, is he the one who...
No, that's Jamie Boulding.
Oh, phew. Oh, that's all right then. Anyway, Liam, let's go then.
No. No. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It, the thing is, this is a. I'm just wondering how to answer this question because it's a film character, so because it's not an actor, but I guess I'd still say no then because it's a character, film character rather than I guess no. Yes.
Yeah, jeez.
No. 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 Yes.
Is it Hugh McGregor?
Of course not. I'm not going to make it that easy, am I?
No, I don't think so.
Character, yes. No. 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 Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I suppose, yeah.
Ooh.
No. What bloody question's that? Bloody hell. No.
That would have been a good one for Johnny Sins.
Neo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
Yep.
Neo then.
Yeah, correct. Well
Oh,
done, James.
yeah.
That person new one would have been good for Johnny Sins.
Well, I got
can't
that
believe
before
they
the
asked that.
Akinator. I need a buzzing noise myself. Don't know what should my buzzing noise be. Woo! That'll be.
Telephoto.
I'm not using that as my bloody.
Oh,
I'm not shouting that, George, in my house. That's ridiculous.
now it needs to be. Oh, whoa. It's like that thing. That thing you did.
Whoa! What
Yeah.
was it? Whoa! There's another one for
Yeah,
your
it's
videos if you make any more comedy.
Yeah, I used it, didn't I, on that one Rocket League video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. Though you can use this latest one where I'm going. Whoa!
Thank you.
Brilliant. All right. What on earth? Oh yeah, 3 topics now. So me and my mate at work, Johnny B, were having a debate, right? Where I said to him, the Xbox Series X is failing. I think after the next console, Microsoft might pack up shop, especially not as a company, but I mean when it comes to Xboxes. So I said to him, they're going to give up after this next Xbox because they've got other successful ventures going on. Xbox isn't their main gig anymore, and Halo's coming to Switch too anyway. Halo MCC. And he went, well, yeah, but I'd rather have an Xbox. I'm like, what? And he went, yeah, I'd rather have a Series X than a Switch. I'm like, but all the exclusives on the Switch, you know, it's all just kids' games. I'm like, what are you on about? And I was telling him games that weren't kids' games like Ace Attorney and Zelda. And he's like, oh, but it's all cartoony and silly and animated and all that crap. And I was like, bloody hell. So you definitely go for a Series X. Or I said, what about all the money you have to pay? 60 quid a year for membership and then 70 quid for the new games. And he went, oh, well, it's adult games like Fortnite. What are you on about? Fortnite's not an adult game. And he went, come on, mate. Yes,
Fortnite's free.
I know, yeah, I know, yeah. But anyway, the question is, would you guys right now rather have a Switch or an Xbox Series X?
I'm not sure, actually.
Damn, I'm really shocked at this. I thought you guys would say Switch straight away, but no, fair enough. You got to be honest, haven't you? So,
Well, I'm trying to find my Switch now. I don't know where it is, but Switch. So you know mine.
Probably a Switch, I guess. Yeah, it's just the fact that I guess with like the Series X, at least it's got the. I guess one of the best things about it is the backwards compatibility with, you know, with some of the original Xbox and 360 games.
oh yeah, that's a fair point. Yes, so you're going to get more hours out of it, aren't you?
I think for me, the Switch has actually got games on it, and two, the PS5 would cream any Xbox any day at this point. Except for the 360.
I was going to say, yeah, it hasn't been. Yeah. We've got to give it to get to the 360s level. We've got to give it its full lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then we can all make a decision because the 360s top tier. You know.
Yeah. But being I do have an Xbox One. Like, I'm literally looking at it right now.
Yeah.
It's got better games than that, and compared to the new Xboxes, which are just glorified Xbox Ones. Let's not pick on it with that.
Fair comment.
And the PS5 would cream them, and I have to say, I think the Switch is better than
yeah. Yeah, I think
even like 5 years into its life. Yeah, well, 7 years, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I say, I think the Switch is better because of the games as well, yeah, and the exclusives, I guess, and I guess just the fact that, you know, it's design as well, the fact that you can play it in handheld mode and also on a TV. So,
yeah, definitely.
I mean, as I say, you know, my answer is the Switch any day of the week. It's just, you know, the prices of Series X and the little stuff. Basically, you get more reward for a Switch. You get all these exclusives, cheaper online. The games are a lot more fun and easier to get into. I prefer that over like Xbox Series X, where you've got to, you know, arse around, pay so much after you've already paid for it. You have to pay for the online, pay for these expensive games. The only decent thing, I guess, is Game Pass. And I know you mentioned the backwards compatibility, Liam, and I agree with that to an extent. But this geezer years ago from London, he was saying to me on Xbox, he was like, well, at the end of the day, I don't get why they're... yes, you make a good point there, James, about if the next Xbox that comes out, because this was before the Xbox Series X came out, he said, you make a good point. If the next Xbox comes out and it can be backwards compatible with every single console, that would be good. But at the same time, why do you want to rely on all your old hardware and all your old games? And I was like, yeah, that's a great point. While the PlayStation 5 isn't going to rely on its old stuff, we all knew from day one they've got good exclusives ready on there. You know, an Xbox by then they're basically giving all their exclusives either to PC or to PlayStation. So
yeah, and look at Halo now going onto the Switch too.
Exactly. So they're giving all their exclusives away. So that was the only other thing they could have done was make their online free. That would have been brilliant, but obviously they're not going to do that. Yeah. So
did you see about PlayStation last weekend?
No.
Or last weekend or this weekend, it's gone. Their whole service went down
That's
over the
boring.
weekend.
Yeah, they went down for
Yeah,
over a day, didn't it? I think.
yeah, it did. Yeah,
We still able to play games offline, or
basically everything's online for a PS5.
no? But if you
Like
play it
them,
offline,
the PS Pros when the actual, like the handheld one they do
At the portal,
for
yeah.
class. Yeah, the portal it completely bricked all of them.
that's annoying.
Mm.
Yeah,
The thing is, Sony hasn't said why either. Like people were annoyed
no.
because they were hardly communicating as well during the time. I think this is the second longest time that the PSN's been offline, because the longest time was 2011 with the PS3 when it went down for 24 days.
Yeah, I was watching it. Something about that though. That was down for 27 days, and that's because they had a massive DDoS attack.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense then if they're having.
Whereas we don't know what the reason was this time, but still.
So people think it might have been another DDoS attack.
Could be, yeah. I mean, I suppose there probably might have been some games that were playable offline, but a lot of them are always online, or like you've got the free to play games which are always online, and even some single player games I think might require like an online connection or something as well for some reason. So it's not great. It's also brought up. I think it's also brought sort of like game preservation as well again, and like physical versus digital and all that, because at least like with what you said, James, at least with older games though, and a lot of the older games, a lot of those are physical and they're probably easier to preserve because they were released. The whole game was released on disc, and
yeah, true.
it's not like a lot of new games now where it's like the disc is more of a license or a token.
Yeah, a lot of physical games are bricked as well with this.
But yeah, because like it's because of kind of like what I just said, and which is, I don't know. Like I know physical's kind of, it is declining more and more in popularity, but it's it's going to be.
And people are saying like after 15 years, like the 360 store went. This is basically the same thing that would happen to the PS5 one day, and will your PS5 discs or PS4, PS3 stuff work with like the PS8s or the PS9s, like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you think if it's popular, so like using the Jack games for example, if it's something that's popular, they're just going to keep putting them on the new console over and over again. But if it's something that isn't that popular, they might think, you know what, we don't really care about preserving this and moving it to the next console, and then the fans of that game won't be able to play it because it might just say this doesn't work anymore. Bye bye,
Yeah, but like you look at the new, you look at the Horizons games. The first one of that come out on I think the PS4, didn't it?
Yeah,
and they basically remade that for the PS5, and they charged full price for it.
Madness.
While also deactivating the old version, which was cheaper.
Didn't it? I don't like when they do
off the store.
It's ridiculous because at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It's just saft. It's like, yeah, we've re-released this game. We're going to get our bang for our buck, and you can play it online. But we're going to get rid of all the old games, so you're forced to buy it now. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at the GTA trilogy.
That was a disgrace.
Yeah, they took all them down and just put this new one up, and it was shit.
Yeah, it was rubbish. Look, these obviously it's an interesting discussion, but I have got a few more topics. So is it all right if we move on to them? If you got any,
go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say quickly. Yeah, at least with the GTA trilogy, I think they have like released some patches and fixed a lot of the stuff now. I think this might still be certain things that need fixing, but I think it is in a better state.
I think there's still trouble. When Callum was playing it online, he was still getting log glitches, and his game completely bugged at one point.
Oh, that's still not good then.
No.
That is annoying that they didn't fix it and update it properly. Anyway, let's get on.
Sorry, I was going to say, you do have games like No Man's Sky where that started out as a buggy glitch, But they've done like I think it was like 12 free massive updates, so people can play the game, which
No.
is how it should be, really.
And they have been supporting it for years, to be fair. So
Yeah, they have. They've non-stop supported it.
mm.
Well, let's move on to this question then. So, the question is, if you could have any career that you want and be the best at it, what would you pick? So you can pick like footballer,
Porn
Formula
star,
One.
porn star.
So you want to be the greatest porn star of all time?
Hell yeah! Who wouldn't?
Liam, what career would
Or
you
the greatest ever F1 driver.
Oh, okay. Liam, what would you pick?
You remember a body double?
What?
What was that?
Okay.
You sure?
Yes.
Really?
Shit, I said Hugh McGregor body double.
Oh, that's not as bad. I thought you said something else.
What did you think I said?
I'm not going to say it. I don't want to bring this
Oh.
podcast down.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, really. I don't know. Like,
Oh, I forgot the state of plays tonight as well. Fucking brilliant.
I'm not really.
Sorry,
I don't know.
sorry, carry on.
I feel like what I'd say is kind of what I kind of like to do anyway. Like you know,
Well, like the best video editor ever or something.
yeah, or like a YouTuber, or
Fair enough. Fair enough. It would be good if
or
you
like
were the
maybe
equivalent.
maybe like a director or script writer or something like that.
It'd be brilliant if you were the equivalent of the Mr. Beast, but like just game reviews and the content you're doing now, and you're just blasting out all these good videos. That'd be brilliant.
Oh god, that would be yeah, that'd be mad.
And well, I'll tell you what I pick, and you might think, oh, UFC champion or something daft like that, but nah, podcaster man. I'd love to be the best podcaster of all time, like Joe Rogan. Just just talking to people, hearing their stories, and having a laugh and making some moolah for it.
Yeah, it'd be quite good for you.
Yeah, I could keep having you guys on as guests, and George can keep pushing his edgy agenda if he wants. Only by a little bit, not by too much. Oh, Liam, is your phone going off now? Is that why you've muted your mic?
No.
Oh, fair enough. That was so funny, that clip where it's going beep 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 beep.
And this
Liam, pick up the
TCGs are on the phone. I'm wondering what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, so lads, the next before we move on to the segments, some more segments.
I did have a question after your question, by the way.
Right, yeah, I'll ask this one now then. Top 3 countries that you want to live in if you could live anywhere.
Japan, Poland, and what else would be? And Wales.
Fair enough. I didn't think you liked Wales, like want to live there. I know you like going on holiday there, but fair enough.
That's a nice enough place.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, a lot of it is very good. West Wales, Northwest Wales, really lovely.
Yeah.
Cardiff's
Japan, whatever the reason. Poland's got a few nice places to go and visit.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Liam, what would yours be then?
So what was the question again?
The 3 countries that you could live that you want to live in. Top 3. Liam's thinking about Mars. He's thinking about Pluto.
I thought you wanted to be out in Switzerland.
Mustafa and Tatooine.
I don't know. It's really difficult because it's like, oh, I haven't been to I still haven't been abroad yet, But I don't know really. Maybe parts of like the US or like maybe I don't know somewhere like New Zealand or Australia or just somewhere in like Europe, like I don't know, like somewhere in Eastern Europe, maybe.
Fair enough. I thought, to be honest, I think you would like some parts of America and New Zealand, but Australia, bro, it's dead hot there, and also the spiders are horrible. They're deadly, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Haven't they just found like 12 new like really poisonous spiders as well?
Be surprised,
like really deadly ones.
And they're fortunately no one's died from a spider bite there since the 80s or the late 70s. But bro, they're so fast and deadly and massive, terrifying.
Yeah, I bet they are.
And I nearly said the caravans wreck your car. The kangaroos wreck your cars. They get in the road and like stop you from driving. They get in front of your car.
Is this like random like caravans in the outback just like sneak up on people's cars?
Yeah, like Callum's Corners caravan. No, but apparently they get in front of your car, and you stop driving because you can try and run them over, but they're just too strong. And then they just start ripping your car to pieces and then run off. So you're either stranded or you're going to get killed by.
I don't think they're too strong because if they're like the same strength as a person, I think at least a car could take them. I bet I could run down one quite easily.
George, don't put that to the test. But if you did, you'd be dead. I believe. I'll put.
Well, there's no kangaroos here. Another thing.
I'm saying if George went to Australia, what would happen is he'd get in the MG, the kangaroo would be there, and the kangaroo would be waiting. Nothing would happen. The MG just be like stuck there. The kangaroo goes, bloody hell, mate! This car's fucking useless. For God's sake, there's no point in me robbing this car. It's shit. Why are you driving?
Just touches it. Boom.
Oh yeah. That's how George beats the kangaroos. He blows them up with the MG. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So you pick like America, New Zealand, somewhere in Eastern Europe, like I don't know, Lithuania or Estonia.
So I don't know. Probably, yeah.
Fair enough. I think I haven't got another topic. I've got topics later, but let's move on to some more segments then. So we'll quickly do this or an MG. So Liam, would you rather have a pink Nissan Cube that has very low mileage, let's say like 5,000 miles, or an MGF that has had 10 grand spent on it?
Let me just look up a Nissan Cube just so I can
pink.
See what it looks like. Oh, it's that car. Oof.
Think about it. You got 4 seats, low mileage, so it'll be all right. Not as comfortable as an MG, or nowhere near as good looking as an MG, but it might work.
Yeah, it probably is way more reliable, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know what you might end up picking, unless you just pick the MG, but then you just bus in an Uber in everywhere and asking other people for lifts.
Yeah, I think I'll go for the Nissan Cube.
Yeah, same here. Obviously, there's no point in asking George these questions because he's always going to pick an MG. But yeah, let's move on to the next segment then. Where is it? Well, we've got tier list, but I'll quickly. Oh, the next segment. So, Liam, how much would we need to pay you to do the can with me and my good mate Johnny up and down the department we work in? So the department's massive; it's about 100 meters long. So, but the catch is while we're doing the we're going up and down the office like. So instead of it going da na 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 na, you have to go. So we all going da. All right. So let's start off the prices then. £3. Oh no, George, I only ask questions. I'll ask you a question when I let. So the only time I ask you questions, so for the pink MG, not pink MG, for this or an MG, it's only one question. But for this one, yes, no, yes, no. It's what is more difficult for the individual. So you probably do the can with me and my mate for free for a laugh up and down the office. That'd be hilarious. But no, I'll add you back in a second, George. £100. £500. £1,000. £3,000. Liam, you're not going to see these people again. It's me and good old Johnny who are going to get in trouble.
Yeah, but I've got to do the the UCS and all that.
Oh, £10,000.
Yeah, probably.
Fair play. That's good. We're going to do my PS5 thing. What's that all about? Can I just give you a quick one, George, before we move on to what was the PS5 thing about again?
I was gonna ask you what your predictions were for the PlayStation presentation.
I don't know enough about the exclusives, to be honest. So I wouldn't have a prediction, but we'll see if Liam's got an answer in a sec. But I just want to ask you, George, how much would you have to be paid to go on a vlogging trip with Logan and Jake Paul and Mike Malak? Let's start off at 30k.
To where?
Oh, all over the world, and you're vlogging and going, hey guys, and all that crap.
Showing you say Japan. Okay.
40 grand.
To do it.
Yeah.
Is that including like the travel expenses?
So Logan will pay you for whatever he's going to pay you, and then this is on top of it.
Okay, then yeah, 40 grand.
You could get the
in every other country, I'll just kill one of them off. So then I'll be free in the country. So one by one, I'll kill them off.
But
and then in Japan, and take Logan back to the forest and hang in there.
No, but George, you're not going to get.
And then we're going, hey guys, look who I've got behind me. He's hanging from a tree. It's Mr. Logan Paul.
No, but you're not going to get paid if you kill them all off. You're just going to get arrested.
Worth it.
The Donald won't be very happy then. He'll come after you. He'll go, we're gonna get George for this, what he's done to my good friends. Because they endorsed the good old Mr. Orange this time.
Well, this time, yeah.
So Mr. Orange is Conor McGregor's.
I don't think Mr. Orange could give a shit. I'll paint him brown as a look. There you go,
George. Oh bloody hell! He's stepping over the line here.
No, I'm not.
Anyway,
you're calling the bat orange. I think I can buy. I approve this message.
I don't know what you said then. The mic was off. Yeah. All right then. Well, you can't be saying that, George. And Mr. Orange, it's only because of his tan. That's why it's just a bit of fun. Anyway,
so I'm making fun of somebody's skin colour, James.
All right, George. Thank you, Mr. Policeman. Anyway,
I'm not Keir Starmer, James. You can say what you want on here.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I know you don't have to say it. Certain ethnicity and monkey.
No, for real, George. Seriously, you can bring your podcast into the ground if you want to with all this madness, but can you please not say stupid things on here like that to that level? You were treading on.
I did not mean to say that animal.
Okay.
I crossed me. I did not mean to say that. The animal.
Okay.
That was a complete slip up by me.
Anyway,
I don't go with Liam too much. Not Liam. Having too much.
pity's sake. Oh, you know, with that Switch question, Aaron said he'd get an Xbox Series X because that question from earlier, would you rather get an Xbox Series X or Switch? Aaron picked a Series X.
I'm surprised because it could probably hold the switch on his belly flaps,
Oh,
so
for God's sake.
it can carry it around with him.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to do that, that'd be quite
Sorry,
convenient,
myself.
wouldn't it? So, we'll move on to the tier list now. Anyway, the tier list. What was it? Cheers for Tears or something? Can't remember. So today's tier list. We haven't done this segment for bloody ages. I've got a bloody. I've got to sign in.
Oh no!
No, I mean, I'm already in. Brilliant. All right then. Now, this makes a lot of sense as we do in a segment podcast. That today's tier list is for the segments. So,
I see what you've done there.
Yeah. So the first one is aggro, and we haven't done that for ages.
No, because somebody doesn't fucking turn up to the podcast.
Well, no, it's basically because well, I did most of the aggro errands anyway.
Is it because he's like Scott Malkinson?
What? No, I do most of the aggro errands anyway, but yeah, he doesn't come on the podcast at all. I think my rants can be funny sometimes, but I think if we had to do the segment loads, it wouldn't be the best. So I'm going to put it in bad. What do you guys think?
I think if you did one and it pisses me off, it's normally quite funny. But yeah, it's probably one of the other ones we've got.
Mm-hmm.
So was that the segment where like we sort of like you said, James, rant about something, complain about something?
Yeah, like James was reading an article and it would piss me off, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'd probably put it in the average personally.
What about you then, George?
I'd be fine with it, either average or bad.
We'll put it in average then. The fartist, I personally put it in average because the main issue is that it's only really good when you know, like, again, no disrespect to you guys or anything. Oh crap, sorry. No disrespect to you guys or anything. It's just, I don't know. Like Aaron, when I did them with Aaron and Ben, they knew a lot of the bands, but most people aren't going to know the bands. Or
I'm completely offended by that.
no, it's not meant in a disrespectful way.
That's what I'm taking it is.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I do enjoy that segment. I think I might have got one or two of them. I think, from what I remember, not many probably, but I feel like there was a podcast a while ago where I was doing all right. I was getting a few of them right, but
I can't really even remember what that one is.
I think I might have picked more like bands that you were going to get there rather than like the general random bands.
Maybe I still think it's a good one. I don't know. I'd probably put it in good. I think.
What do you? What about you, George?
I'd probably say average.
Yeah, I'll put it high and average then. Now this one, I'm putting in amazing. This is absolute bants.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
All the good back and forths, all the funny, crazy stories, and I'm like, what? How's this true? Or how did this happen? You know, it's although granted, it is similar to Would I Lie to You? You know, it's quite.
No. They're similar to us.
Oh yeah. No, but I feel like we've added our own spin on it to a degree. You know,
I've just noticed. Have you really put a tier list on a tier list?
yeah, because that's a segment, isn't it? Cheers for tears.
Nah.
Yeah, I probably agree with Legit or a bit in amazing though. Yeah, I think.
We just haven't done many of them. That's the problem. We haven't done. I know we did a podcast full of tier lists, but like, no, I'll put in good actually. We've done so many.
Maybe you can do one once a month or something like that.
Yeah, it's just I have to make these, and sometimes I just can't be bothered, and I can't think.
I'm guessing you could probably find like a dictator tier list one, or quite easily. That kind of.
Because I tried.
I'm just saying as an example. I'm not telling you to go and do a dictator one. I'm saying you can probably find some already made ones.
Yeah, I'll try and think of stuff that we'll all get, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Rather than like just stuff that. So if I did like UFC fighters or YouTubers, you might not watch the people I watch, and you might not understand the list or like them. So I think it's not really much of an applicable. It's hard to come up with a tier list. That's why. But this is great. Yes, no. I just love all the, all the jokes with this. Like, dance around the room with Ewan McGregor and go whippy 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Minus $1 million quid. It's just such a good laugh. It never gets old.
And you wonder why it caught on Tamir James taking the piss all the time.
What do you mean?
He made his own show taking the piss.
When?
Literally, you've just put it on there in great.
Oh, me doing yes. Yeah, no, it's because it's meant to be yes, no, but obviously our parody of Liam is yes, new.
Really, I'm no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd put it in average personally.
Oh, mate, such a
I'm going to join you with that one.
So you reckon it's average?
We're taking down the monarchy.
Where would you put it?
Over the monarchy.
Below the fartist, or?
I'll probably put it below Aggro Aaron personally.
Bloody hell! What about you, George?
Take down the monarchy. Yeah.
But I'm putting it in great, so that evens out to here, I'd say. All right then. Technically, it probably evens out to good, but I'll be fair. What do you not like about Yes, No? Then I have a whale of a time doing them. I think it's some of the funniest.
Oh well, I wonder why. Yes, but because you're the one who's giving us, would you do this or this? And I'm not really that much of a fan personally of like, would you rather? I'm just doesn't really interest me that much. But and like usually some of the stuff is pretty stupid, or at least I don't like the really stupid stuff, the really like sort of embarrassing, humiliating stuff. And like, how much would you do? Because honestly, I probably wouldn't do most of that stuff for any amount of money anyway. But
but you have to say an amount, otherwise we're here all day saying £1 trillion infinite money.
Yeah,
that'd make it very boring.
That's why I'm not the. I'd say I'll put it in average. I'm putting bad because there is, it can be entertaining. There are times where it can be entertaining, and you do get a bit of a laugh out of it. But otherwise, I'm not. Like I say, the biggest fan of that segment.
George, I thought you'd find that segment hilarious, to be honest with you.
I do. I'm just trying to get on the good side. But when we do the next videos on one another.
Oh, the
so
intro.
I'll be going too hard on him for some reason.
Okay.
I'm glad you finally noticed that. Yeah.
George's addiction, I think, it's so interesting seeing the all the different collectibles and all of us having these different guesses, and then we most of the time don't get them right, and that's what makes it so interesting when you've got like a collectible that you think isn't going to be worth much for this
sneak peek
being worth a load
later on.
It is one of the best segments. I don't know, really. I just don't know they'll put it in GOAT or I don't know. Even though it is one of the best segments, but
I mean, it's
one of
GOAT. it's one of those segments where, as me and George have said, goat. I'm leaving it in goat, but
Yeah, may as well, I guess.
unless you say like
No.
good or great. But, where would you put it, Liam? Then I can make the decision.
No, I'd probably put it in goat or amazing because, like,
Okay.
legit or a bit really because but so I guess it'll stay in that because
I just feel like George's addiction is such a endless segment, and it can still be entertaining. Like you've got, like all the George has got such a variety and plethora. Of,
Is it because I buy stuff every week, James?
somewhat, yeah. So you put a lot of effort in to help, but like, let's be real, like all my collectibles are like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how much is this? How much is it? It can be interesting, but it's not like next level interesting.
I've literally got what, three more of these coming from Japan already.
So like one day it can be like an anime model, then a Doctor Who character, then a Lego, then that's what just makes it so interesting. Then a car model, then a Jeremy Clarkson mannequin, and then all this different stuff. It's just brilliant, man.
I think we had a sex toy at one point.
I don't remember that.
well, knowing you,
Pink MG bloke. I'd honestly, objectively speaking, I'd either put in low
Trash.
end, high end average. Trash.
what's that segment again? I'm trying to remember.
It's when I give George a bonkers title and he's got to give his reaction for a minute, and I'm completely silent. Then I give the full story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in good then. I was thinking if you taking the piss again.
Oh no! That's the name of the segment. Pink MG bloke.
No, because I'll give my opinion. In great or good.
Oh, okay. So high and good. What would you give it then, Liam?
I'll probably put in average again. I think.
Yeah, we'll even it out to low and good then. Yeah, that's fine. George's guilty pleasure animations.
That's a go. That is a go.
No, trash.
To be honest, I'm putting it in bad. It's just.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
We'll put it in go. We're leaving it out, but we'll see what Liam says. But I'll give my reasoning first. It makes me.
We literally had a.
Hold on, I've got to kick George out for this because he won't let me speak because I know what I'm going to say will tick George off a bit.
Yeah.
But the problem is, although it can be somewhat entertaining, I end up just feeling like the West and the world is just going like when we finished it and found out which one is a hentai, and the fact that George knows that it's a hentai, I just think like we're losing the world is just going, So I end up feeling a little bit like a bit of just a bit negative at the end of it. I think what's happening? What's the world coming to? So I'm going to put it in bad, not quite trash because it can be funny sometimes, but it leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
I mean, I'd put it in trash, but that's me. All rubbish.
High end trash, but we know where George is going to put it. We know exactly where he's going to put it.
So every time now, I'll go in and find an anime. I'll just be doing that. So I'm thinking, this is making James really depressed. This is making James think the world is going to end. This is.
You're doing it all the more.
I feel so sorry for James now. He must have been depressed about this.
No, so
oh god, he's losing it. Oh god, needs help.
Yeah, no. My point was, if George is doing that in private, then that's whatever. But when we're seeing the rubbish that he's like crocodile women and bloody characters who are in high school, it's like, what is going on? What is the world coming to? That's what I'm thinking anyway.
Don't forget zombies as well.
Is there a below trash somehow? Can we just disqualify it?
Well, literally, my favourite one is a zombie. So think about that. How you will.
Thoughts, Liam?
Well, I was just going to say you
gotta know this for ages.
Right. What did you say?
You could create another tier below trash if you want.
Yeah. No,
It's just funny. I think I know what character that is. that you used?
I can't remember what I looked up to get this. To be honest with you,
Sexy anime woman or something like that. I'm
yeah,
guessing.
it probably was that.
Yeah. Yeah, an
Movies,
email. So,
where are you putting it,
on
George?
myself.
Putting it in goat or?
I'll put it in goat. Yeah.
All right,
Hell
we'll
yeah.
leave it out to low end average then.
Oh my god, that is just no. Well,
I'm sorry, Liam. He's
Yeah.
putting goat. I have to be
Yeah.
respectful to people's.
Now, Liam, I now have to think every time I watch a hentai. I have to think of a depressed James. Look at his sad face. that's no my fucking nightmare.
Out of all the things that I've debated, like when you guys have wanted the Star Wars tier list and Phantom Menace high tier, all the things that I think are crap that you've wanted in amazing or great or stuff that I thought is average, I was like, oh, this has pained me so much to put this in average, but I want to make this podcast good and stick to my word. But this is honestly the most painful thing to put in average. Very, very much so. Let's move on to the next one then. So we've actually got a pretty good one here. Movies recently watched. We haven't done a lot of them, but I do enjoy it because it's a mystery to what our most recent films watched are. Usually we don't say, I've watched this, I've watched this. I mean, I do at work, but I don't say to you guys, sometimes I do, but it's just nice to know what I'm watching and know what you guys are watching and what you think. So I'd say it's like middle end good. I'd say it's pretty good. It gives us all a chance to talk about the films we like and watch. I guess sometimes we have to keep it spoiler free because you might have not watched the film and you might want to watch the film. But yeah, I think it's a good segment overall. I really enjoy it. What would you guys say?
Yeah, I'd put it in good as well.
I'd probably say top end good, integrate.
Yeah, I don't mind putting it in top end good. Job slobs. It's difficult. I'm thinking top end good or low end great.
I'd probably say average.
Oh, okay, interesting. What about you, Liam?
Yeah, I'll probably put it at the top of average, I think.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'll leave it there then. But mind you, maybe I could put low end good because I'm saying it's here, but both you guys are saying like average. I'll put it here.
You can put low end good if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair.
Because what I like about it, again, it's just me throwing all these questions out there, but it's good to get an insight to your guys' psyche or anyone else who asks as to what they'd like to do as a job, what they prefer, what is more stressful, and what people might pick. So I like getting an insight to people's psyche when it comes to that. But yeah, I do get why it might not be that interesting because I might just say like retail worker or janitor. Well, that's not much fun.
Porn star.
I haven't used that one yet, but it might.
I thought you had.
No, but you guys might not find that interesting, but I might find it interesting. Thinking, oh, Liam might want to do this one, George might want to do this job. So
I got a good one. Would you be a porn star or hired hitman?
I don't want to kill people, so as much as the first option is very sinful, I'd have to go for that because I don't want to put an end to human life unless I have to in self-defense.
I'll probably do both. What about you, Liam?
I mean, this is not an official one, so I'm not going to answer it.
Nah, come on, I've answered Liam. You know how much I've changed my perspective over the years.
I wouldn't be any either. I mean, I don't care if this is like a,
No, that's fair enough. I'm just.
Okay, we get away with this one.
Yeah, because it's not an official one, but I wouldn't use that as an official one anyway.
I need to listen to James wants to be a porn star now.
No, I don't. I'd never want to do that. It's wrong and immoral. Letting down God. Can't be doing that, man. Rubbish.
Great. No, that's a goat.
What's that
I
segment?
don't.
Spot the James and go.
I mean, I don't
Oh.
mind. What do you want, Liam? Where would you say?
Hmm. I'll put in great. I think like where you put it. Yeah.
I'll put it high end. Let's put it low end amazing then. I mean, what I like about this segment is again, it's George gets very creative with these. Sometimes I'm like, what is this? What is this? And like, what on earth is going on? This is absolute saftness, But then other times I'm like, that was a very good hidden image. And George comes up with a lot of good creative pictures to put a James on there. And some of them can be funny. Some of them can be a bit like, what on earth is this? And I'm not a fan of them, but I've got to give it the praise and respect that it deserves.
Hey.
We've got George's junk. To be honest,
Oh.
I know where you're going to put this, Liam. Sometimes it's, sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's amazing. Is it better than the film one, though, overall? I'll probably put it here, to be
I'd
honest.
say it's better than the film. I'd say it's amazing.
Actually, you know what? We have done a lot of them, haven't we? And it's been very consistent. And we're always asking, what was this person? Yeah, I don't mind putting it in amazing like here, to be honest. What would you say, Liam?
So it's I know to do your things you bought, George, but it's not. But of course the other segment is where we're figuring out how much the stuff is. But
No, this one's the car one.
Yeah, when
Like what
George,
we've done today.
if we drive it or not.
oh, it's the cars. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll put it in average.
Oh,
personally.
damn. I guess it's not your street. Is it? You're not much of a car bloke, and the cars George picks are a bit out there
Well,
sometimes.
that's why I'm putting in average, because there's there's some cars which are just normal, but then George being George, he's got to be.
I have to spice it up somehow.
What did you say?
I said with George being George, he's got to push the boundaries with his edginess as always. So
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah.
And George just said he's got to spice it up, but he's got to spice it up in the worst way possible, of course.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd probably put in average. Either
Spice
way,
it up with a little German salt.
Well, either way, I'd probably put in average anyway. I think because I do have a bit of an interest in cars, but I suppose the segment in general is not as interesting and entertaining to me.
Both me and George have said amazing, so I will put it in high end good.
I would have liked a bit better because that's it, empty.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
If you don't have to, I'm just saying look at that was in an empty space.
Yeah. I don't know if this is like we did all the riddle one I came up with, or like
That's what you rather.
Would you? Oh, I haven't done many of them, so I'd say bad. To be honest, I haven't done many of them.
Well, isn't that like
I'll
the other
probably say
one?
average.
Isn't that would you rather like the other one we've just put in the list?
No, in the past I've done ones where I've just had random would you rather questions.
Oh, not for money though. Yeah, or something.
Yeah, just like would you rather do this or this. Triple A's Amazing Awful Animals. Another average one really, or maybe I find them funny, but I don't think anyone else does.
Is it where you find animals and then we say something about them? Or I forget. It's been quite a long time.
It's just like random story. So it's like I share with you a random bizarre animal story.
Ah, right. I was thinking it was like the animal fact one we used to do.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think it was.
What riddle? It might be Face the Space. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We didn't do many Face the Spaces, so I can't.
I think to play it and that one need to go a bit behind a certain hentai one.
No. I mean, Liam, where would you put Amazing Awful Animals?
I don't know, probably. Probably just leave it in average, I think. Yeah.
Bottom of average.
No. Face of Space, I'll put that here as well. The problem was the geo guesser, it only lets you have a few guesses, which kind of ruins it a bit.
Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was, like I said, that again was okay, but I'm not really a massive fan of GeoGuessr, I guess.
Yeah, it's just sort of us like where it was mostly just me and you, Liam, on certain podcasts, just trying to guess like where's this place, where's that place.
I think he done one very dirty there.
No, we both said trash. Well, I said low end bad. Liam said trash. You said go.
No.
There we go then. That's the tier list for the segments. Any closing thoughts before we go on to the next segment?
I think it's time we maybe add a new segment next podcast.
We already have the Akinator one, but we can do an updated list like in 2026 maybe. But there was a few new segments, but I sometimes forget them, to be honest.
Where would you put the Akinator one on after what was done today?
You kind of dragged it through the mud, to be honest, with your bonkers one.
No, was mine on there or not?
You did outsmart the Akinator, but it was It was like you were saying this character, he's been on TV, he's in all these stories, and
he has been on TV.
Yeah, but it said TV show, like that's like a narrative, and I think you clicked him not being real as well.
I don't think I did that.
Oh, okay. No, it was.
But technically, it is a show because he does an episode each time. There's different characters.
No, but I could have picked a character that was somewhat possible for both of you to guess. Liam did the same. His character was very like generous with the guess. George, yours was like awful. It was like, what? Why are we going to know that rubbish?
You asked Ben or Aaron. They probably know who Johnny Sins is. Aaron most definitely would.
Definitely.
I'll put it in the chat. See if either of them respond by the end of the podcast.
I mean, I quite like the Akinator segment now. To be fair,
fair enough.
Yeah, so I'd rank it highly.
We might as well jump on to the next three topics and the final segments. Then we'll end the podcast there. I think after the three topics, we've got Pink MG Bloke, Job Slobs, and what's the other one? George's Addiction. Now, the Pink MG Bloke one is quite a funny one, so that I've got for today. So I'll leave that one in here. We might as well just. So, what's the topics? Top 3 favorite meals. I'll just quickly do mine. Roast dinner. You cannot beat that. Roast dinner, chicken, beef, or pork. Juices from the gravy. I mean, the best tasting gravy is when you use the juices from the beef. Good joint of beef. That's absolutely amazing. The next one's a full English breakfast. Bro, you cannot beat a full English breakfast, man. It just is gorgeous. All of it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of bacon, but you need it in the full English, man. The black pudding's great. Hash browns, eggs, toast, mushroom. It's all just fantastic, man. It's top tier meal in my opinion. And then I was going to difficult for the third one because there's so many meals that I like. I like katsu curry, chicken tikka masala curry, korma curry. I like chicken and rice, chicken and mushrooms, chicken chasseur, stir fry, spaghetti bolognese, pasta and chicken with pasta sauce. It's all really difficult. I've got a lot I like, so I'm just going to go for, again, it's another English one, but a good old cod and chips. You can't beat that. All the batter, the cod's gorgeous, and you can't beat a few good chips. So those are my 3 meals.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, or Liam, do you want to go next?
No, you can go.
I know I've got my.
I'm trying to think.
Fish and chips, vagina, and pizza.
Um,
For God's sake. Really?
it has to be something that is like you actually eat and swallow.
What you do, James?
No, you put it that you've actually put in your mouth and bit.
You can definitely follow some bits and pieces that come out.
Mm. Not bits and pieces. The actual just so fish and chips, fair play. Pizza. I mean, each to their own. I guess it's your favorite.
Look at how many different types of pizza you can have. Another fish you want to end it as well.
Okay, now what's the actual one? So you got fish and chips pizza.
I've just told you.
No, it has to be an actual edible food. I mean,
No,
come
I was
on.
going to make a really disgusting one then.
No, but the thing, bro,
People, it doesn't hurt that.
I thought you're a proper foodie, bro. Like, come on.
I am, but you can't say that taste is quite good.
Well, we'll give Liam the floor now.
I'd probably say, probably Donna Donuts,
Oh, fair enough.
or I don't know if I should put the picture in chat. I tried a battered burger the other day.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it looks all right.
Oh, fucking fantastic!
All right then, Liam. What's your three?
Oh, it's
You must
difficult
look
again.
at bullfuck.
Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, like I say, probably fish and chips. We'd be. Oh God.
What is that to me?
Get him off. Get the E off.
Obi-Wan's winning.
That's better. Right. Enough with your E-ness, George. Anyway, yeah, probably fish and chips. I don't know. The other two are difficult though. I'll probably have to just say. I'll probably just have to say McDonald's. Probably what I usually have.
Obi-Wan's juicy lips.
Shut up, George. I don't even know what you're saying. Yeah, probably what I usually have: medium. No, I'm out. Nugget share box and fries. And I don't know. I don't know. Really, it's I don't know. I think I'll just have to
Burgers,
say.
maybe.
What about a can of specific soup or something? I don't know.
I don't know. I can't really think of much else.
Steak
I'll probably just say Chinese as well.
Fair play.
Chinese.
What is the next segment? Let's have a look in the book. No, sorry, next topic.
So interdiction.
Well, I was going to ask actually, I'll skip I'll leave the next two topics for next time. To be honest, they're pretty good, but we'll leave.
Yeah, we are an hour and a half in, aren't we?
Let's just move on to job slobs. We'll leave the pink MG bloke for another day.
Alright.
Would you rather be an extra for films or a TV show editor? No, sorry, an editor for TV adverts. So that's all you do is edit TV adverts, or an extra.
Is it an extra like more than once?
Yeah, so you basically, let's say in this scenario, you're doing loads of extra work as an extra, and you're in so many films, like you're a background soldier in Game of Thrones, and you're a background drug dealer.
I'll probably do that then, yeah.
What about you, Liam?
And the other one is what? Just editing
adverts, so like Go Compare and Meerkat and all that crap. And Churchill. Not Churchill, a direct line.
I don't know why I just pictured actual Churchill.
Yeah,
Or the PG Tips monkey.
yeah. That's the only good acting that Johnny Vegas has done. Monkey.
Monkey.
I think it'd
Can't
have to
come here,
be editing TV adverts. I think.
You know what, Liam? Same here, bro. Because first of all, I've got no interest in meeting celebrities. I genuinely am not bothered. Second off, I'd rather do something creative than just stand there. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather like make the work come to life in front of me and edit it together. And it could potentially be a very iconic TV advert. And it seems like being an extra. You could say, "Oh, look, I'm there," but you're not doing anything. Well, at least when you see that advert, you know that you edited it.
If I was an extra, I'd probably have a T-shirt without James's face on. So every time you just see his face on a T-shirt.
I think if you were a soldier in Game of Thrones, that wouldn't really fit the scene, George.
No, but if you're like an extra in a Marvel show,
I don't think a face with some bloke who looks like a discount Wolverine is going to fly well.
Well, it could be like a superhero convention, and because you think like your face, like a cropped a Wolverine mask on it.
Oh, that's not too bad. Fair enough then. Well, we might as well move on to addiction.
The Wolverine, but okay. The Jameson Marine.
Right, do you want to move on to addiction then?
Yep. I will get my addictions out. Okay. There's number one.
Oh, yeah.
Here's number two.
Okay.
Here's number three. Here's number four.
Mate, why have you got all these cuddly toys? I don't.
Here's number five.
Oh, that looks cool. Oh, yeah. That looks cool. I'm surprised that you'd have loads of cuddly toys. I understand like one or like I never judge one or two. Like it's people do what they want, but like four, aren't they going to get lost and squashed and thrown away?
I'm getting one for every band member and the seven band members. Yeah. So how much do you think them 5 items cost? I did do number 5 here.
Liam, did you see all the collectibles then?
Can I see them again? Sorry.
Yes, so number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, which is an Android.
As Liam's won the last legit orbit, I guess I can go first. I'd say nothing's cheap nowadays with collectibles, are they? Nothing's cheap. They're always going to charge as much as they can.
And bear in mind, 4 of them items that have been shipped from Japan.
Yeah, so they're not going to be cheap. And then you got that action figure thing at the end as well.
And I told you how much that was.
Huh?
I told James how much that was for when he came round. So
I genuinely, I'll be honest and tell the truth. I don't remember. I only remember.
Okay, so you're on the even playing field then.
Yes, I only remember the figure that could come apart that wasn't in the box.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I don't remember the price.
It's just in its box at the moment.
I'd say 63 quid.
Okay. Liam, what about you?
73.
73 and 63. Did you say, James?
Yeah.
So £10 difference. Liam is the closest.
What was it then?
£280.
Cuddly toys.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
The cuddly toys. What is going on?
Plus an Android.
I think
Wow.
I think this segment might have just turned me into, like, I know I said the GPAA turned me quite sad at the end, but this has made me a bit sad, which with how much things are costing people, how the collectors are getting ripped off.
Well, I got them second hand. That's quite hard to get. And the prices I got them out were cheap. Like that Nendoroid went onto an official store today. I've seen quite a few of them for 180 odd pound, but this store had it for about 220.
Wow.
Damn.
I've got another two of the Nendoroids coming as well. But I got them quite cheap.
But I
I
would
got
have
one for £60, and then I got another one for about £60 as well.
never guessed anywhere close to 180. That is absolute 280. That is absolutely
No,
mad.
yeah. Usually your totals are much lower, aren't they? They're usually, I'd say a lot of them are usually
Yeah.
below the hundreds.
Well, I've been getting back into the mood. I was on land again now. The new trailer's come out for the movie.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I've been just collecting bits and pieces.
Well, before we end, then I would like to ask though. This was meant to be one of the topics. What are your guys' long-term goals for YouTube? Would you say at this moment, right now in time?
Complete the Migrant 2025 12 no 2024 videos this year.
Mm-hmm.
So basically 2 videos every month for the anniversary.
Yeah.
Suppose I don't know. I suppose just to try and just be more active on the channel, try and be a bit more consistent with the uploads, upload more often, and try and actually, I think, make more shorts as well.
Yeah, the shorts do quite well.
Yeah, the last shot was good.
Yeah, it was great. I couldn't believe the commenters on that were saying, like, I thought these were just sweaty Rocket League players, but then I actually clicked on the channel and it just, the person was like, hello and welcome to, and I just turned it off. I was like, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a child, wasn't it?
I thought, no, because I thought it was going to be some grown man who's like an amazing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And I think he's going to have a load of highlights on his channel of Rocket League if he's saying that, because that save, bro, the way the ball was going in the air, the speed it was, we were 4-1 down, and then I just zoom round and just jump, and I thought that was a bloody up there save, bro.
And he goes, but not legendary. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he said no. He said it was. They said not the best or something, but nice.
That was another person.
Yeah.
But then the other one said that it wasn't. It was not that great. It was average or something like that.
Yeah.
One of those faces. Yeah.
I'll stuff one of these kids sometimes.
Bloody hell, George.
Bang.
Well, I guess, and I'll quickly say my long-term goals with YouTube. Just want to keep making what I want to make, and that's all I've got to say. I just wondered what your guys' might be.
Well, you got some good videos. I'm looking forward to seeing more of.
Yeah, for sure, man. The Reddit 2 video still cooking, but I've uploaded a video from a few days ago, and I've got another video that I'm going to do, so that'll be all right.
Well, we've got a new series that we've filmed a bit of as well, haven't we?
That'll be good. I've got those two as well. So there's some different content cooking.
Yeah.
I guess we can nicely end that one there then. Have you guys got any final thoughts or messages?
I should have a video out this week if anybody wants to keep an eye out. Well, probably the Hawkstone or something zombie and saga related. I am going to do a stream on it though.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think I've really got anything. Just yeah, just going to be working on probably a few more shorts and keep working on the SpongeBob movie game video and maybe see if there's any other videos I might want to do that might not take as long as well, like for other games I've recently played through and completed. So,
do you think you two might do a review on the new Plankton movie?
I'd rather not, to be honest with you. I'm not really that interested. It looked kind of.
I've just seen a lot of people, massive SpongeBob fans, hating on it, saying the animation's bad and things like that.
That's not good.
So
I'd prefer that the animation actually be, like it is in the show. But
there was a few scenes in the trailer which showed like the 2D aspects, but a lot of it seems to be in 3D.
Yeah, again, which is a bit. Yeah, I'm not such a fan of that.
I just wanted to quickly, before we go, actually, I just want to quickly react to a video. Where is it? I'm just trying to find it now. Oh yeah, there's the one where Liam threatened to quit the podcast. That was funny. He said, "I will leave if you keep acting like this." That was pretty funny. To be honest, I was being a bit. I kept muting you and saying stupid stuff, but it was quite funny. But now,
Really, that doesn't surprise me there.
I was getting this video up.
Oh, the highlights channel, yeah.
There's Bitch, who's quite funny as well and quite entertaining.
Oh, the Twi'lek. Yeah, he was probably one of my favorites by the end.
Yeah. Liam, pick that up. Liam, what's going on?
It'll be picked up downstairs.
Pick that up, Liam. You can't leave him hanging. Come on, Liam.
What if it's Ewan McGregor calling for a...
I'm literally just about to make that joke.
Hello there. Am I speaking to the gaming channel? No, you ain't speaking to the fucking gaming channel. What the fuck are you going on about? Please tell the gaming channel. I love him. Fuck off. Some bloke pretending to be Ewan McGregor for you, Liam.
Well,
The pain in his eyes. I can see the pain in his eyes.
The tragedy of
Why do we end the podcast with something to do with me again?
What?
Why have we got to end another podcast with something to do with me? You did that the last podcast, didn't you?
What video was it?
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was something. I'm pretty sure we ended up watching a few things to do with me, where it's, of course, it's like your intro with me or whatever.
Maybe it's time for Liam takeover.
Matt, I'm not really as bothered about takeover. I mean, one of the days, maybe. Yeah, one of the days.
Communist James is at it again. God damn it, he's back. Before we left that back on the old ALP, but he's returned. He's still got his big screen to make us tiny. He's back. Communist James is back.
Hold on. I'm looking. Oh, yeah, I remember. It was something to do with Liam. I'm getting the last podcast now. We can watch a video of us reacting to that video. Quick, just very, very quick.
I've done a nice reference. I don't know if you guys have seen.
Oh, I can spunk into this one. With the Schroff sticker on it and the Hitler mustache. Who George is like, oh, for fuck's sake, George! Oh, for fuck's sake! Aaron's not here. He says he's washing his balls at the moment. So, Aaron, why is your picture a zoom in of your boob? Copyright!
That's something. What does James know what Aaron's boob looks like?
Rocket Man over me! What? I'm the best. How can you remake it? Saturday! Well, you can see that he's got man boobs when he's moving around with that. I know you do.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what you get.
You did that.
Fuck you.
That's not for that. I've just noticed my YouTube just the same. James is wearing the same grey shirt 3 times in a row.
No, that jumper's different.
I never thought
the two.
I never thought
the other week were
you
the same.
do
Yeah.
and then at the same time go. You get out! You get out! Oh, bloody
Bloody hell. All right.
That's a
for
mod
God's
channel. I
sake,
didn't
George,
realise.
you really. I've just opened it up. Why you bastard? You put. Oh, you absolute twat. I'll be working on the full order play. Oh, legend. You know what would even make that Sal volcano picture even cooler? The Sal volcano where they make it.
I remember this
That's
one.
what it was. That is top
This is
tier
a
meme.
classic. I've not seen that one.
So, George, what even was that? You ruined everything, you absolute.
James, you've just given him that picture now, haven't you?
Times, honestly. I just don't understand what's happening. I just don't understand what he's playing at.
Oh, it's the Blondie.
Okay.
That was Ben's best moment. One of his best moments on the podcast.
Oh, God.
On the old
Yeah.
ALP.
James showing his true colours.
What are you on about?
So,
It was the one where you say certain 2 words.
so that's why I won't be as active on the channel during that time.
Come on, Leo.
But yeah, I might do other channel updates like this in the future just to let you know.
That's enough. No, it's just because that was a good update, but it's just because you held the camera so close to your face and you were going. So we've got a update today. Thank you. Good day. Goodbye.
I don't think it was quite close.
And this update's coming out soon. I might do another few channel updates in the future, but I'm on holiday. Good day. You know, it was just the zoom in. That was what was so funny.
I'm just, just being mindful of what's showing in the background. So.
Oh yeah, fair enough. George, after all the things you said about Liam, how dare you accuse me of that?
You're the one who started it, Mr. Eustace. No.
No,
Yes.
that's the name of the segment.
Who made the bloody segment?
That was me, but it gives it a unique memey twang, going yes, no, yes, no.
To hear that name, it makes it a meme thing, whatever he said.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as bad as each other.
There you go. Well, that's probably right.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I am trying to, not make as many jokes. I'm trying. I'm putting some effort in. George
So hard, isn't it? So hard, James. So hard.
George is like egging me on to do stuff.
Oh, yes.
No, I'm not. You egg me on.
No, that never happened. When have I egged George on since the start of the Banterous Hour? 4 episodes in, have I egged George on once?
I mean, no, you haven't egged him on, but you do contribute.
I do. Well, I don't think I'm as bad as I used to be. When was the last time I've done "I am a robot" meme?
I don't think it was actually that long ago. That's the thing. It wasn't probably not that long ago.
Did I do it on the first podcast or something? On the first Banterous Hour?
It's possible. I don't know. I feel like it hasn't been ages though. But
I probably did it on ALP a few times. Well, actually, loads of times. I did it loads and loads of times.
Yeah, probably plenty when I wasn't on the podcast too.
And by the way, what do you say? I would have since the start of the podcast. The podcast started 2 bloody weeks ago.
No,
He's still been doing it.
Right. Liam's probably right. It was 2 weeks ago it started this new podcast, so I might have botched that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
With all that being said, thank you both for coming on another podcast and contributing your jazz. It's been a good segments podcast. Some good topics, good discussions. I don't know what the next one will be. I think we might have Scott coming on the podcast, so that'll be a good laugh.
Which one?
No, just one with me and him. A couple of Disney films being reviewed.
That'd be a good one.
Me and Liam might do The Witness soon and Bad Batch Season 3. Maybe all 3 of us could do Wolverine or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely did do Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Scott one should be good. You can walk around certain topics, can't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you can do certain podcast things with which you aren't on the channel yet.
Okay. So I didn't catch everything before the first thing you said. I guess
Mhm.
you made some daft joke.
No joke at all.
Whoops. Oh, crap.
I was just saying, yeah, if there's some good podcast topics for you and him to talk about because they haven't been on quite a while.
Oh, you mean Scott? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What's the joke? What I don't get. What are you doing? What I don't understand the joke, George.
Well, I'll tell you afterwards.
All right. Anyway, yeah, maybe we can do like Minority Report as well, or The Last Samurai maybe down the line. I don't know. Depends what we're all watching and all that jazz. I think The Man Who Would Be King is an app. George, you need to watch that, man. I don't know if it's on iPlayer, so I'll just quick look up The Man Who Would Be King. Bro, you love that film, man. It's not on iPlayer anymore. Why did they get so quick?
I'll probably find it on the Fire Stick.
I don't get why they got rid of it so quick. That's so annoying.
Because it's the BBC, they're a bunch of twats.
Yeah. If you guys can get it in other ways, like on DVD or in what George was suggesting, if you want to, yeah, it'd be such a good film to review. It's such an easy watch. It's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I remember it was on. I think it was on in the Christmas holiday. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't realise.
Oh, James, I see what you done. You just done to my name.
I didn't. No, I didn't. That was you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I've not done anything.
That was
See,
George.
that's James taking the piss again.
I was looking at The Man Who Would Be King. That was George who typed that in. Anyway.
No, it wasn't.
Do not
James,
believe George. Do not believe George for a second with that one. I'd be laughing and saying it was all me. Anyway, yeah, I thought, oh man, this must be an English film, but I realised it's a British American film, so like it's not really either. So I thought, but if it had been an English film, I would have thought to myself, this is definitely the best English film I've ever watched. Better than Shaun of the Dead, better than Train Spotting. I mean, that's Scottish films, best British film, better than Shaun of the Dead, better than Train Spotting. I don't know, it's close between that and Train Spotting. Train Spotting is more moving and powerful and has more characters, but The Man Who Would Be King is just such an interesting film.
I've got news. I just realised the guy who did the three Cornetto movies with
what's his name?
Guy Ritchie.
No, it's not Guy Ritchie. It's
Edgar Wright, isn't it?
Edgar Wright. Yeah,
Edgar Wright. Yeah, he's doing a new movie with them two again. We're basically getting the fourth Cornetto movie.
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg.
Yeah, we're basically getting Cornetto 4.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll end that one there then.
I thought you'd be excited for that.
To be honest, I didn't really like World's End that much, to be honest.
I'll probably say that was the weakest.
Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say I dislike. Honestly, before he went to the toilet and fought the alien teenager, it was honestly the best one. I loved the pub crawl storyline. But then when that happened, it wasn't bad, but I just thought, oh, it's just another daft film that they've done, which is fine, but I don't know. And then the very ending was just weird. So it was good.
I just wanted to point some water.
Yeah, it was good, but it was like low end good, if that makes sense. And then the other two, amazing. Hot Fuzz is brilliant, and Shaun of the Dead, great fun. We'll leave that one there though.
Yeah, that sounds good then.
But yeah, watch The Man Who Would Be King if you get a chance. Amazing. Thanks for watching.
About it.
See you later.
See ya.
Have a good one.